you guys, a lot of you guys have different mobility issues, you know, wrist, shoulder, what have you, hips, so on and so forth. We got two guys over here working on people, and I want to let you guys know what that's all about, all right? So let's think about, this is a muscle, okay? Let's just think this is a muscle. And a healthy muscle has striations in it, and it moves well, right? It slides the way it's supposed to slide. Well, what ends up happening from bad movement, whether you're sitting at a desk, you're sitting in a chair, you're driving a car, you're just not walking around like this all day long, and then you're moving, the muscle starts to build adhesions, okay? And all these little adhesions will start to add up. And adhesions don't allow the muscle to move the way it's supposed to move. A lot of muscles in the body are also overlapping each other, so there's other muscles underneath, behind, okay? And what will end up happening is not only does this muscle get an adhesion, it'll start to adhere to another muscle, okay? What that can do then is it turns three different muscles basically into one muscle group, which isn't the way the body's intended to work. These muscles are supposed to be able to slide over top of each other. Where we see this a lot is in the shoulder, okay? A lot of you guys have heard people refer to the rotator cuff, right? There's four muscles back there. Well, there's also muscles that lay on top of that. If we're sitting at a computer, sitting at a desk, or honestly just living the society that we live today, right? Those muscles are going to adhere to themselves, okay? Just getting a simple little stretch or grabbing a lacrosse ball isn't always going to get the job done. We got two guys over here, we got Matt and we got Andrew. They have two different techniques that they do, two different schools of thought, but at the end of the day, what they're both doing is over there removing these adhesions, okay? Now when they remove the adhesions, obviously you guys can figure out what's gonna happen. The muscle is then going to move a little bit easier. Those sliding surfaces that we need are gonna open up, and the body's gonna be able to move the way it needs to move. If you're not in a position to move the way you need to move, guys, you're going to get injured. It's going to happen, okay? This is why people get hurt doing CrossFit. It's not that people get hurt doing CrossFit, people get hurt doing improper movements, okay? And we're here, guys, to teach you how to move properly. We have all of the tools here to help you guys move properly, okay? Yes, it's an extra fee to work with those guys. They have their own thing, but they have set up deals. I've worked out with them to give you guys a discount because you're members here at the gym. It is well worth your time. It's not a soft tissue massage. There's a time and a place for that, and I recommend that as well. But that's a little something different. It's a little bit more intense. They're gonna get in there, and they're gonna break up these adhesions. They're gonna find where they're at. Most of the time, it's gonna be deep into the subscap in here, or back in the shoulder. But most people, guys, have the same sort of dysfunction that restricts movement. It is imperative, guys, that you're moving well. And I want you guys all to put a bunch of weight overhead that you can, or do pull-ups and do all these movements. But if I'm telling you not to do it, it's not because I don't want you to do it. It's because I see this going on, and I don't want to see you guys get hurt. Okay? Obviously, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to scale. Well, hell, what have you been doing mobility? You've been doing this for the last 10, 15, 20 years of your life? Probably not. In most cases, you guys have been somewhat sedentary. You've started CrossFit, and we've introduced you to this overhead squat movement, or these muscle ups, these pull-ups. And these movements are great, but if you can't get into the proper position, guys, I would be doing you a disservice by telling you, yeah, just go ahead and pop up on that bar and just crank on that thing, and let's knock that shoulder out, okay? So I know that it can be frustrating, guys, sometimes if you're not able to do certain movements, but trust me when I tell you, I want you to be able to do handstand walking and muscle ups and all this other stuff too, but I'm not gonna have you doing it if you're not in a proper position, okay? And I just wanna let you guys know that we do have the tools here to provide that for you guys, and that's what they're doing over there. And guys, they'll give you a free couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes worth of stuff, just so you can kind of get an idea what's going on. Try not to all bombard them right now at the end of class, but hey, they're willing to work with you guys and stick around. So that's what they're here doing, guys. Don't be afraid to go up and talk to them. We have their cards in here too, if you want to reach out to them. But they are a part of this team, guys, and it is a part of this whole functional movement type thing that we're trying to get you guys to do. Does that make sense, guys? Right on. Any questions? Cool. All right, guys. So for the workout tonight.